Hello, everybody. I want to make sure you're actually here. This is not an illusion. If you have a cell phone, I would recommend that this might be a good time to silence it. Otherwise, you're in for some embarrassment. On behalf of Brooke and Zach, I want to welcome you to their wedding. And by the way, I was just talking to the DJ, and she said this is her third gig today, which is unbelievable because it's also my third wedding that I'm doing today. It's amazing, right? I mean, I'm a very busy wedding guy. All of you are here today because you have special meaning to Brooke and Zach, and it means a lot to be able to share this great occasion with you. We know that some of you have traveled quite far to be here. Actually, I understand we have some men from Mars and some women from Venus that are here. It's quite a ways. Not a big joke, but hey, you do the best you can. So anyway, welcome to Denver. If you're not from Denver, and enjoy your stay while you're here. I am so honored that Brooke and Zach asked me to, if I would officiate their wedding. I had to give them a really good deal, but hey, it's family. No, seriously speaking, I have to tell you that this is definitely not something that I would ever have thought in my lifetime that I'd be doing. I mean, I've done a few challenging things in my life. I've climbed Mount Everest like 15 or 20 times. Once blindfolded with my hands tied behind my back, barefooted. No big deal, it's no problem, easy. I swam the English Channel like over 50 times. Did you know that, Zach? You didn't know that. One time pulling a Carnival cruise ship halfway, and then I pushed it the other halfway. No problem, it was easy. I jumped out of an airplane without a parachute. No problem. But conduct a wedding ceremony? I don't know. This is just, what do I know about wedding ceremonies? This is not something I am familiar with. So I told Brooke and Zach that I wasn't sure if I am the right guy for the job, remember? And they totally disagreed and filled me with confidence and said something to me that would it made me feel so confident. They said, don't worry about it, just do it. So here we are, and we're going to see what happens. I want to tell you that while our ceremony is not a religious one, it is a righteous one, in that we all pray that God will enable Brooke and Zach to have a long and happy marriage in good health. And if they should decide to have a family, that they be blessed with children who are also happy and healthy. Speaking of religion, I asked Zach and Brooke if they would like to incorporate any Jewish wedding traditions into the ceremony. They both agreed that they would. And most specifically, the tradition of breaking the glass. For those of you who are not familiar with this tradition, it'll come at the very end of the ceremony, and when we get to that point, I won't be telling you anything. I may be crying at that point, so I won't be telling you anything, but I'll tell you a little bit about it now. Those of us who are Jewish know that no wedding would be complete without breaking the glass. When the groom stomps on the glass or gives it a good zetz with his foot, as we say, it's a clear message that the ceremony has concluded and we have a brand new marriage to celebrate. But it's also a reminder that the marriage to come is fragile and it will require love and care to preserve it for a lifetime. So in keeping with tradition, when Zach breaks the glass, please stand up and using your heartiest of voices from deep within your lungs, in your best Hebrew, shout, Mazel Tov. Got it? All right. I'd like to tell you how I met Brooke and Zach. I know that sounds funny, but coincidentally, I met them both in a hospital, okay? Just not at the same time. It's true, yeah. Just not at the same time. One time was when Brooke was being born, and the other time was when Zach was visiting Brooke when she was in the hospital a few years ago. Both were first-time events, but one of them will always be with us. I remember that day as if it were yesterday. I entered the hospital room, and I could hear the sounds of crying and whimpering and straining, and you know the sounds that I mean. When I got closer, I fixated on what looked like a very uncomfortable human being trying to acclimate to the new surroundings and the new people that have suddenly appeared. I gazed upon that beautiful head of dark hair and counted the fingers and toes. I wanted to plant a big kiss or grab those hands or do something, but I was afraid that it might be too soon. So fragile. So I just continued to stare in wonderment. Eye contact was only made for split seconds at a time, and all was good. Even though there was probably something really nasty hiding down below. But even with that, all I could think of was, this is all good. Well, enough about Zach. Let's talk about Brooke. I like that's funny, that's good. I like and respect Brooke a lot. Matter of fact, I'm not ashamed to say that I love her. But I am slightly biased. Brooke has a number of wonderful qualities which make her the kind of person that people gravitate to and are comfortable confiding in. She's independent, and she's very happy to be pampered as well. When she wants to get something done, move aside because it's going to happen. She's optimistic by nature and doesn't look backward. Brooke has inner strength that even she didn't know she had until 10 years and 1 week ago when she had a horrifying, life-threatening accident. As many of you know, the actions she took that night and the manner in which she handled the minutes, hours, days, weeks, and months to follow defined her and showed us all who she really is and what she's made of. She's the kind of person you'd want next to you in a foxhole if you were in a battle. I can go on and on and on about what we learned about Brooke during that time, but ultimately, she's a survivor, and I have total confidence in the decisions and choices she makes. This wasn't supposed to make you cry, but it's okay. You know what? You're entitled. Zach. The stuff I mentioned earlier was obviously just to be funny, right? But here's the truth. I obviously don't know Zach as well as I know Brooke, but I can tell you that he really did impress me the first time we met in the hospital. Zach is the real deal. First and foremost, he's genuine, totally genuine. He doesn't have a phony bone in his body. He's also caring, respectful, polite, open-minded, and easy and enjoyable to work with, as we've had the occasion to do on a few times. He's an athlete, an avid sports fan, and his acumen as a physical trainer is very, very impressive, along with his style of instruction and guidance. And I know firsthand because he tried with me. He tried. Lost cause. There was a reason why he was given the MVP award at Lifetime Fitness last year. He's good. Honestly, I don't know how anyone could dislike Zach. He's a great guy, and I'm very happy and proud to welcome him into our family. I mean that. Brooke and Zach greatly complement each other, and I know that they adore and love each other very, very much. So this wedding is truly righteous, and the words that they are about to say to each other come from deep within their hearts and souls. Okay? This is your time. Okay, Zach, you want to go first? Did I surprise you a little too fast? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Take your time. Take your time. It's all right. Nobody's going anywhere.
So
go ahead. Go for it.
All right. So first off, I couldn't be any more excited today that your dad is marrying us, and I can't believe that we're joining each other's family. Sorry. I'm completely awestruck that you chose me to be the one standing with you here today. You mean the world to me, and no matter what I say today, it's impossible to explain in words how much I love you and how my soul feels connected to you every single moment in life. I always wanted to find a love like my grandpa had for my grandma. That true, unconditional, knock your socks off, once-in-a-lifetime external love. Not only have I found that love with you, it's better than I could have ever imagined. Every day that passes by makes my love for you grow stronger. I fell in love with you all over again on our honeymoon, and I'm falling even more in love with you now. I try to tell you this every day, but what a better way than repeat it today. There are an infinite number of things I love about you. You're my partner in crime, my other half, my best friend, my soulmate. You're the sweetest, most loving, caring, strong, funny, beautiful, and hardworking person I know. I love your thoughtfulness and ability to keep me grounded. I love your loyalty to me into our relationship and the way you've loved me and my family. You motivate me to be better, not to feel worried about the small things, and to experience life to its fullest. I have no doubt in my mind that you make me a better man. When I met you, I had no idea how much my life was about to be changed. I pretty much fell in love with you the second I met you. And from that moment, I knew I never wanted to let you go. Since the beginning, we fit together so naturally, and our love has always been so simple. That's what I love about it the most. Meeting you is by far the best thing that's ever happened to me. Sometimes I wish we had met sooner, and that the detours along the way could have been fewer. But we always said things happen for a reason, and timing is everything. I truly believe we found each other at the right place in our lives. Now here we are, right on time, and so right together. I'm not sure a lifetime is long enough for me to return all that you have given me, but I promise to spend every day doing everything I can to be the husband you deserve. I promise to encourage, support, and believe in you. I promise to experience new and exciting things together, to go on explorations. I promise to always rub your back, hold your hand, kiss you goodnight, and never stop trying to impress you. I will always be faithful to you and always be there for you. I promise to inspire you the way you've always inspired me, to lift you up when you fall, and to persevere when times get tough, knowing that any challenges we might face, we'll conquer them together. I promise to respect and admire you for who you are, as well as the person you will become, and above all else, I promise to love you forever. This has been one of the best days of my life, but the most part I'm excited about are the days following. The days we get to spend together, the life we'll get to build, the adventures we'll create, and the lifetime of happiness that we'll share with one another. I can't imagine where I'd be in life without you, and I cannot wait to continue this crazy journey with you. I love you.
That was great, Zach. Hold a kiss. Don't kiss yet. That was great, Zach. Here, have another tissue. I don't know. Can you everybody hear in the back okay? They couldn't hear that. That wasn't good.
Oh, no, I can't hear it.
I'll repeat it.
Yeah, go ahead. Do it again. That was very nice. There you go, bro.
How are they going to hear me?
They should hear you through Zach.
Can you hear me now? No? Okay. Zach, just when I think I can't possibly love you any more than I already do, we experienced something together, and I realized my love for you will never stop growing. The trip we just came back from showed me even more just how compatible we are, and no matter where we are or what we're doing, as long as I have you by my side, I'm in my happy place. For those who aren't married yet, I highly recommend living together before marriage and doing what we called our pre-moon, and travel out of the country together. You will learn how someone acts out of their comfort zone. If you can go 2 weeks straight without any breaks from each other or without wanting to kill each other, I think you're going to be okay. I could have stayed a lot longer with you, and your overall care for me is more than I could ever imagine. You even got me to jump off a boat into the ocean with you, which is a really big deal for me, but I knew as long as I was holding your hand, everything would be okay. I look forward to many more amazing travels with you. My dad once compared your personality to that of a golden retriever. And if you look up the traits of a golden retriever, you will find that they are trustworthy, forgiving, friendly with everyone, loyal, affectionate, they're eager to please and eager to learn, smart, hardworking, playful, steady-tempered and dependable, beautiful, and last but not least, the mind and heart of a golden is sweet and gentle. So, Dad, I will say you were spot on. Zach, you possess all these traits and more. Being kind, generous, helpful, empathetic, and selfless are just in your heart and soul, and you don't even have to think about being that way. And I'm so incredibly lucky that I get to spend the rest of my life with someone who doesn't have to try to be a good man. You just are. You're an introvert by nature, but once you are comfortable with your surroundings, you are funny and witty. And honestly, there's something very attractive about knowing someone doesn't need to be in the spotlight all the time. So I want to say thank you to your family for bringing you into this world and raising such an amazing man. We need more people like you. You show me every single day, and I'm not exaggerating when I say every single day, how much you love me, whether it's actually saying the words I love you, showing me affection, asking me if I need anything whenever you get up, leave, or are on your way home, letting me have most of the cookie dough bites out of the ice cream, random flowers, or just giving me a compliment out of the blue. And I only hope that you can feel that reciprocation from me. Zach, you and I are not perfect, but we are perfect for each other. People always say that relationships are hard work, and you and I have always had a hard time relating to that statement. We have something so special and unique. We have so much respect for each other, and our communication is on point. We accept each other for who we are instead of trying to change one another. We accept the flaws that we both have, and we grow from them together. I feel incredibly thankful for all my past life experiences, good and bad, because without them, I would have never found my soulmate. With that being said, I promise to always accept you for who you are and be your biggest supporter. I vow to be patient when times get rough because I know together we can get through it and we will always be okay. I promise to continue to be vulnerable and always allow you in. I will comfort you when you are sad and hopefully more so than not, share your joy when you are happy. I vow to keep our relationship and life in balance, whether that means working hard to balance that out with an amazing vacation, taking time out of our busy schedules to enjoy us as a couple, or when we have a child, making sure we don't forget that we also have a relationship, and maintaining that romance. I can't see my notes now. But most of all, never looking too far into the future, cherishing every single day we have together because that is what is most important. I will strive to be the best wife, friend, and mother to our fur babies or our human babies that I can be. I love you more than any words can explain, and I'm honored and incredibly thankful that you chose me to be your one.
Very nice. Very nice. Please hold hands. These are the hands of your best friend holding yours on your wedding day as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as you build your future together. These are the hands that will love you and cherish you through the years, and with the slightest touch will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief comes your way. These are the hands that will wipe the tears of sorrow and joy from your eyes. These are the hands that will tenderly hold and comfort your children. These are the hands that will give you the support and encouragement to chase down your dreams. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it and hold you tight as you struggle through difficult times. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged will still be reaching for yours and still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. Please look at one another and take a few seconds to remember and cherish the fact that we don't have enough tissues Here has another one. Are there any more tissues around? We're running low. Well, if anyone's got tissues, please donate them. We're going to need a lot, I think. Okay. Anyway, please take a few moments and to remember and cherish this moment in time. Before this moment, you've been many things to one another: acquaintance, friend, companion, lover. And in addition to learning much about each other these last few years, you've learned that good company, family, and friendship count for more than wealth, good looks, or position. In just a few seconds, you'll be saying words that will take you across a threshold. Things will never quite be the same between you. And after these vows, you shall say to the world, Zach is my husband, Brooke is my wife. Nick, you're up. So give your ring to Zach. Oh, yes. Look, yeah, go ahead and put it on her finger. Zach, as you place the ring on Brooke's finger, please repeat after me. I, Zachary Michael Smith, take you, Brooke Allison Fogler, to be my wife.
I, Zachary Michael Smith, take you, Brooke Allison Fogler, to be my wife.
To share all that I am and all that I have.
To share all that I am and all that I have.
For better or for worse.
For better or for worse.
In joy and in sorrow.
In joy and in sorrow.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
So long as we both shall live.
So long as we both shall live.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
That you are my wife and I love you.
That you are my wife and I love you.
With this ring I thee wed.
This ring I thee wed.
Please give the ring to Brooke. Brooke, as you place this ring on Zach's finger, please repeat after me. I, Brooke Allison Fogler, take you, Zachary Michael Smith, to be my husband.
I, Brooke Allison Fogler, take you, Zachary Michael Smith, to be my husband.
To share all that I am and all that I have.
To share all that I am and all that I have.
For better or for worse.
For better or for worse.
In joy and in sorrow.
In joy and in sorrow.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
So long as we both shall live.
So as long as we both shall live.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
I ask you to wear it as a sign to the world.
I ask you to wear it as a sign to the world.
That you are my husband and I love you.
That you are my husband and I love you.
With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
Okay. Zach and Brooke, you have openly declared your wishes to be united in marriage, and in the presence of your family and friends, have pledged love for each other and have confirmed that by joining hands, exchanging rings, and declaring your vows. Today, your kiss is your promise. May God always be with you, protect you, and guide both of you now and forever. With the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may give each other the first kiss of many, many more to come as a married couple. Go ahead. All right, Zach, see what you can do with that glass. It's right behind you here. There you go. See what you can do. And get ready, everybody. It's Mazel Tov time. Mazel Tov!
Thank you so much.
You did a great job.
Meant a lot.
Oh, you did a great job.